one thing which I personally suggest you, and probably no one would have told this, but it was kind of very effective. Some people will agree with this point, some people might not agree. When you are solving question modules, never bookmark the questions. Never even bookmark even a single questions. Bro, look, I believe me, you will never have time to see that bookmark questions once again. Once your revision phase sets in, only 3 things will be running in your mind. One is your notes, other is grand test, and other is custom modules. You will definitely won't be having time to see the bookmark questions and all. Actually, bookmark is a sign of laziness, I personally believe. Why can't you take that salient 2-3 points and write it in your notes rather than just clicking on that bookmark button? Hey, this is important, I'm bookmarking it. Next way, this seems important, bookmark it. You automatically create a thought process that ultimately ends up in bookmarking every question, and ultimately it will pile up and it will like a separate question bank for you, some 2000, 3000, 4000 questions when you combine all the 19 subjects, which is not at all possible for you to remember. See, even if you study it once again, you will forget once again. As long as it is not there in your notes, believe me, that point you will not be able to remember in the examination, no matter how many times you have studied. If it is not there in your notes, if you have not studied it at the last moment of your preparation, you won't be able to remember stuffs, no matter how intense your bookmark is. So don't bookmark. Don't feel lazy to write that question in your notes. See, you are studying that question, you are studying the explanation, you have sucked in some 2-3, only that question will have 2-3 salient points. The explanation might look large, but only 2-3 points will be there, which is very necessary for you to remember. Take the 2-3 points out, write it in your notes on the side paper, fine, go through the next question. The advantage is, see, if you do that, you don't have to see that bookmark question once again. Even if you look at the bookmark question, it is very time consuming. You will have to study the question, you will have to see the option once again, you will have to rule out the option once again, you will have to come to the diagnosis once again, you will have to opt it, you will have to mark the question, answer the question. If the answer is right, you will feel happy. If the answer is wrong, you won't feel happy, you will feel sad. Then you will have to study the explanation. Then you will have to take the 2-3 salient points. Ultimately, you will end up taking the two vital points that is there in the explanation, which you could have done that before itself, right? If you have written it in your notes, probably just by looking at the 2 points, it would have saved in a lot of time. Studying the question, ruling out the option, marking the answer, reading the explanation, then taking that same 2 points, which you could have done it before itself. So don't feel lazy to write all the points that are given. Write all the questions rather than bookmarking it. So don't bookmark questions. That is one thing that you can take it from this video. Just enjoy the subject when you are studying for the first time. Bro, solving all the modules. Never leave a module. No, don't even leave even a single question bank module. Don't even leave a single video. Every video is essential. Every bookmark, every question bank is essential. Every question is essential. Go through all the questions. Bro, once again I'm telling you, solving the question in an orderly manner, no? See, you complete 8 videos, you see the 8 videos question module. You won't be able to do that afterwards in the revision phase and all. So this is the only time you'll be studying all the questions. So study properly, study everything. Try to compile it in your notes. Bro, Marrow's preformed notes might seem preformed, but when you do 2 to 3 revisions, no, you would have written more than what Marrow's already preformed notes have written. In the notes, in the active space, in the spaces which are remaining there, in the free spaces, in the free pages and all these things. Try to write down all this. So ultimately it will become your own notes, your own handwritten notes. Okay, wow. It saves time. At the same time, it seems like your notes. So 2 advantages are there if you take in preform notes and fill in all the active blank spaces, all the spaces. You can scribble whatever you want. You just ultimately, the ultimate goal of studying for the first time is to properly prepare 19 your own suitable study material, rather than to study for the first time, remembering things. No, that is not the ultimate aim. The ultimate aim is to maintain a pakka 19 subject material which suits you, is the ultimate aim and target that you will have to achieve by the end of your first study.